Palo Alto Unified School District is a student-oriented district where children come first, and where students always remain at the heart of the district's commitment. PAUSD consists of preschool programs, 12 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, 2 high schools, adult education, and access to alternative programs.
Primary reason why we moved to Palo Alto is for the school district.
The reason I love teaching here is because I can be a creative teacher.
I like the fact that I'm going to school with a community of people that are exceptionally intelligent and talented and smart and really invested a lot in getting a good education, I think.
Learning is really fun because you get a break and you get your brain smarter, you learn new things.
Fact: in 2006, 86% of Palo Alto seniors took the SAT. Collectively, they achieved the highest SAT score of any unified school district in California.
I wonder if they'll like me or just be full of stare.
Aurelio Valencia is in the 2nd grade and doing a special summer school program in literacy at Escondido School. His progress has been excellent.
So it's called Where I Live.
Aurelio this summer, I think he really learned or helped, or the summer school helped him with the reading and the writing, especially with decoding the words.
What I learned about big words is to split the end or the beginning in half.
Divya RAMKI is in the 8th grade at Jane Lathrop Stanford Middle School.
Math is fun, and it's just, even if you get it wrong, that you're still learning.
So, what is the vertex?
Divya's math teacher is Ryan Peterson.
He is totally awesome. He is one person who knows the mentality of the child. And I have seen him work with not strong learners for math and strong learners with math. And he tries to encourage both of them at the same time. That's, I think, is a skill.
So one of the great things about working in Palo Alto is that when they hire the teachers, because they hire the best, they give the teachers a lot of freedom in their classroom to do what they know is best for students in the learning.
Max Fox goes to Gunn High School and has been in the district since kindergarten. He's a member of the illustrious Quiz Kids team, a televised trivia competition that is consistently ranked at the top of both regional and national events.
In the decade before 1910, he had his blue and rose period.
Picasso.
Correct.
I like the fact that it allows me to utilize a lot of the trivial facts that I hold in my brain.
Chagall.
Very good.
I will read through an encyclopedia and find it interesting.
Heather MELLOWS is a chemistry teacher and in charge of the Quiz Kids program.
The level of knowledge is it flabbergasts me. From the Quiz Kids, I learn the capacity that these students have to learn things. And I'll never underestimate the students' ability to learn so much so quickly and at such a deep level.
The Palo Alto Unified School District has been consistently recognized as one of the top public school districts in the country. Its success is all the more impressive because California public school funding is one of the lowest in the country. The district also faces high enrollment and limited space.
Fact: district enrollment has grown by almost 800 students and close to 40 classrooms in the last 7 years.
Much of the success of the school district can be attributed to its truly exceptional staff.
Fact: Palo Alto Unified has 62 nationally certified teachers.
My teachers are really important in my life, and I think so because they not only teach you, but they teach you, like, I guess, how to understand things, how to be curious about things, and they just help you get along, because the more you learn, the more you understand about the world, I guess, and the more you understand about the things around you.
The individualized attention of Palo Alto School District is something that caters to a whole child, not just one aspect of the child. So they don't just focus on academics, they focus on how a child learns that academics, how a child would caters to the academics. This is a visual learner. This is a person who asks a lot of questions and learns through that, and encourage a child based on that.
The teachers at Gunn definitely make an effort to be more than just like founts of knowledge. I think they really involve themselves in kids' lives and help them out and exchange emails and stuff.
She taught me on writing to go slow. Don't go fast or else you can make a lot of mistakes. I learned to read a lot of new words, explain, extraordinary, and that's it.
The art of inspiring and engaging students is rare and often difficult to define, but it probably has something to do with the teacher's own passion for what they do.
I am the sun. I am the air. I am the moon that protects you with the light.
I learn every day from my students. As much as I teach them, I learn from my students. The first thing I probably learned is the caring and the love that they bring every day, that I want to be able to give back to them. To me, teaching is a completely personal experience.
The things that I love about teaching, I really love about teaching. In the plus category in terms of what the grand scheme of how I like teaching, the interaction with the students and making those connections with individual people.
I think what makes teaching so fulfilling is just the impact that you have on kids. To see them come in at the beginning of the year and see them go out as individuals that have not only understood the content that you're trying to deliver, but also have just grown as individuals and are making better decisions. And the other thing that makes it so rewarding is just those moments when students are really struggling with a concept and all of a sudden they just get it.
I usually don't understand things the first time. And then once I understand them, I go, oh, I get it, and then it's so cool to just get it.
The aha moments that students get are the best. I mean, that's what keeps every teacher coming back over and over again, that they did it right, that student feels like they know what it is that they needed to know at the time that they needed to know it. Aurelio, he is smart and he is clever and he is excited about learning. He's made tremendous progress in the last year and in summer school. And he's just an example of how Palo Alto works for every student. He feels good about himself, he's happy about himself as a learner, and he feels successful. And that's a success story for Palo Alto.
I think the district is really good at meeting each child where they are. There are many different levels of support for students who need different levels of help. And I think the district does a really good job of minimizing the number of students who fall through the cracks.
Reading and writing and everything goes with it's incredibly important, but there are other things we need to teach kids. We need to teach them all they learn in things like living skills curriculum and decision making and taking responsibility for your behaviors and just learning about life. There's a lot to learn about life that doesn't necessarily happen in the classroom, and I think that's a lot of what we do with kids.
Fact: the district has over 700 classified staff members in over 106 different specializations.
Attending to the needs of a particular student in a particular class is only a piece of the larger puzzle. Each school needs to offer enough different options to engage students with a vast array of interests. It's precisely that breadth of opportunities that sets Palo Alto Unified apart.
Fact: Palo Alto Unified offers students more and varied electives because its days include 7 periods, not 6, as in most school districts.
Another nice thing about Gunn, and probably the PAUSD in general, is that it provides participation for kids of different interests. They feel that they belong. They find their niche because there are so many different activities.
Palo Alto Unified School District doesn't stop with K through 12 classroom instruction. Unlike many school districts, PAUSD includes everything from preschool through adult education. and the non-teaching support staff is a large and critically important part of the system.
I think the non-teaching staff is, again, it's integral to everything that works right around here. They're here to support the kids, they're here to listen to the kids, they're here to be here for the kids, to attend the kids' school events. They do everything. They want to be a part of the kids' lives. I believe people are here because they want to be here. They want to work with the kids, they want to see the kids succeed. And I think we see that every day.
I think the biggest thing that makes Palo Alto such an amazing place to work, an amazing community, is just the people that are involved in the education process, from the teachers to the administrators, the counselors, the support staff, from the janitors to the lunchtime workers, just the district office people, and especially just the parents and the kids. I mean, when you take all of those people who put such a great emphasis and value on education in the same place, it creates an environment that the education continues to grow and continues to evolve and continues to get better and better and better as time goes on.
One of the biggest and most obvious reasons for the district's superlative track record is the community at large. In addition to supporting the schools financially, families in the district are well educated, motivated, and believe passionately in the value of education. Parents volunteer enormous amounts of their time, energy, and resources.
Fact: more than 200,000 hours a year are provided by volunteers to the schools.
Despite a host of daunting challenges, Palo Alto Unified continues to excel in every dimension of education. It's a public school district with much to be grateful for and much to celebrate.
With the climate nationwide of teacher turnover being 3 to 5 years, the fact that so many teachers are spending their entire career in Palo Alto, I think says very good things about the district and the stability and the fact that it's a very good place to work.
The kids keep you coming back every day. There's not a day that the kids don't make me smile.
When I learn something new, it makes me feel good.
If I were to give a grade to PAUSD, I would probably give an A+.
This score's good?